you, Ellen, for those kind remarks, and my sincere thanks to CED for this humbling and tremendous honor. I also want to thank some guests we have with us from Otis tonight. Sandra Quince of Paradigm for Parities with us, and Mike Hyder and Penelope Talley of the Executive Leadership Council. Thank you for joining us tonight. And to members of our Otis Board of Directors, to our representatives from our employee resource groups, and my peer members of our Otis leadership team, I'd like to say this award belongs as much to you as it certainly does to me and to our broader colleagues across the globe. I am just humbled to be in the presence of these other awardees who have such vision and commitment, and I only hope that as the years go by, I can live up to some of the incredible results that you have set as role models for me. At Otis, we're immensely proud of our rich heritage. You heard Ellen talk about 2 billion people a day who touch our product. We play an essential role in people's lives. And whether it's the iconic buildings you know globally, some of you, the residential buildings you live in, perhaps some of you who took the Otis elevators here in the Pierre tonight, we are everywhere. People are on the move. And we hold that responsibility dearly and with incredible responsibility and commitment to keep everyone safe and moving, whether you're in a transportation hub or in a commercial building as well. We have customers in over 200 countries and territories that our 69,000 colleagues serve every day. Together, we help safely move people, and we have been doing this with passion and with innovation for 168 years. And we started and lead this industry still today as #1 in this industry right here in New York City. That's where we started. But this sense of common purpose, this sense of commitment, this passion that we have was probably no more visible than when the COVID pandemic struck. Because we experienced it first, as you can imagine, in Wuhan with our 15,000 Chinese colleagues. So for us, this started in January of 2020, just as we were getting prepared to spin as an independent company. And while the coronavirus brought much of the world to a standstill, we're in the movement business. We couldn't allow that. And almost 50,000 of our 69,000 colleagues went to work every day as essential workers, keeping people moving, keeping hospitals open, keeping transit, helping food get delivered to upper floors of buildings for people who couldn't leave their residences. And we did all of that, again, with working so closely with so many of you, but we did all of that, again, with our focus on purpose. We heard from countless customers who thanked us and who have been customers for decades, and we believe will be our customers for decades to come, that we kept people safe and moving during the pandemic. But interestingly enough, with this incredible, rich, traditional history where you can find our product taking care of people, again, throughout the globe, we're a young company. We're an agile company, and we're a company that, after about 18 months, gets to start every day knowing we're setting precedent. And I can't believe a better palette exists to be able to set precedent when you're starting out. And what we did and what crystallized for us in the middle of the pandemic and in times of incredible social injustice that we were experiencing here in the United States is this is when we stepped forward, working with our board, and said, who do we aspire to be and how are we going to get there? How are we going to behave and how are we going to create the company, albeit with a rich history, but the new company we want to become? So we stepped back as a leadership team and we came up with our 6-point commitment to change. And we first shared this with our 69,000 colleagues because we made a commitment to our colleagues so that everyone's voice could feel safe, welcomed, and heard. And then we shared it publicly, and we continue to share it publicly because we want the transparency to be held accountable for everything we're going to do, be it our training of our 8,000 supervisors, be it our focus and our commitment to mental health and employee assistance programs in every country we operate, or most importantly, just be it to where we're going to continue this journey and continue to ask ourselves the hard questions on how we can improve. But when you're in 1,400 branch offices in 200 countries and territories, you're in every community around the globe. And we knew we couldn't stop just by exploring how we could improve. We knew we needed to take this to the communities. So we started our first CSR program, another precedent, which we call Made to Move Communities, that allows us to take technology and merge it with emerging students, with ideas, with our mentors, to be able to help schools and students address mobility problems. And in our first year, we focused on mobility for the underprivileged in 12 countries and territories. This year, we're adding to it and focusing on mobility for the older population. That's the appropriate term, I've been told. Aging population. Listen, we know we're still early in our journey, regardless of our history. We know we're going to continue to have hard discussions. We know we're going to continue to run into challenges, and we know we're going to continue to grow and learn. But the difference comes when you're courageous enough to confront this and to make a difference in every community where you live and work. So again, I'd like to thank the committee for this incredible recognition for such a young, old company. And on behalf of our 69,000 colleagues, I graciously accept. Thank you.